Hello and welcome to another edition of Resources for Life TV at resourcesforlife.com. My name's Greg Johnson, and this is a follow-up video about the Skechers Shape-Up shoes, or Skechers Shape-Ups as they're called. And in a previous video I covered all the benefits, some of the drawbacks, and as I developed the review page on the website, posting this video and some others, I began to do some analytics about who's coming to the page, what are they interested in, what are they searching on Google, for example, to arrive at the page. And I found some people doing Google searches essentially on the safety of Skechers Shape-Up shoes, looking for maybe injuries relating to the use of the shoes, or in fact, I then later in doing a little research discovered somebody had posted a video on YouTube that says, you know, Skechers shoes are dangerous. Now I covered the potential hazards of wearing the shoes, at least wearing them in an let's say incorrect way. You know, I mean anything's dangerous. A car's dangerous if you don't use it properly. So the key benefit, I think, the key selling point of these shoes, other than the fact that at $100 they're priced pretty competitively compared to other high-end shoes. They're durable, right? But the key selling point and what makes them really unique is that they're kind of wobbly, you know? And it's just like an exercise ball, or if you've seen those half-dome exercise bubbles, you know, you're supposed to stand on it. It engages your muscles, okay? It's pretty simple. And it engages a lot more muscles, for example, than like, you know, a weight machine would. So wobbliness is the key selling point. It's certainly flexible from forward to back, but it's also wobbly from side to side. So that's what makes it so effective at burning more calories, at engaging more muscles in the process. Well, you know, because it's pretty clear that that's the nature of the shoe, it seems a little ridiculous, I guess, for somebody to say, oh, the shoe's wobbly. I mean, that's what it's sold for. And, you know, I even stated in my review, the lengthier review video, that you know, these shoes potentially could kill you, you know, not necessarily directly, but because they're wobbly, if you're not careful, if you're just kind of running up some stairs and you fall, that there could be some, you know, health implications there. To no fault of the shoe, I'm not claiming the shoe itself, but really I would say it would be a result of maybe carelessness or misuse or inappropriate care being given. Now, you know, I'm walking backwards kind of to prove a point that the shoes are pretty stable, right? They're stable enough that you can kind of walk back and forth and do some mild side-to-side exercises if you wish. But because of the cushioning, right, the nature of quality cushioning is that you're going to have a thick cushion, which means you're higher off the ground, and that's going to give you a little bit of lateral instability. Again, one of the benefits of the shoe is the cushion. So I'm always concerned, though, when there's a wonderful product on the market, you know, that's benefiting me, benefiting other people. I'm concerned when that product starts to get negative press that is really just misinformation, either by uninformed people or by maybe competitors who are intentionally trying to drag the product down. Besides having a negative impact on sales due to essentially false marketing, it also potentially sets up maybe a class action lawsuit or something, which would be frivolous, where people, like the McDonald's lawsuit, right? Somebody pours hot water, hot coffee on themselves, and then, you know, sues because they say, oh, I didn't realize it was hot or something. You know, so somebody who might, you know, sue Skechers to say that, oh, I tripped, I fell, I injured myself, or what have you, would be, I think, probably a frivolous lawsuit. Yet, you know, who knows? It's a throw of the dice to determine who's going to win that one. You know, if I remember recently, Apple was engaged in a lawsuit, class action lawsuit, I think, where people were claiming that, you know, if you scratch only one of the original iPods, if you would scratch it like with a nail or something, it would end up getting marred and damaged. Well, duh, you know, pretty much any device does that. That's why there's screen protectors being sold on the market today. So basically, Apple was sued for that, and somebody else in the lawsuit also included the point that, you know, if you sit on this device, it might harm it. Well, you know, same with a cell phone. But there was like a stupid lawsuit that basically Apple lost, even with all their clout. And it's too bad, because, you know, somebody's got to pay for that. Either their employees or the consumers, or somebody's going to pay for it. And so I would hate to see that happen with the Skechers. But I think as word gets out, as consumers are, you know, informed about the reasonable expectations of these shoes, that kind of thing is less likely to happen. So anyway, that's the point of this video. And I'd encourage you to get a pair. Again, I mentioned on the website, wear them indoors for 3 days. You know, you can always take them back to the store, try it out. There's going to be an initial learning curve from your physiology standpoint. Your muscles do need to become acclimated to the dynamics of these new shoes, because they do engage a lot of your muscular system. And I'm used to kind of a full body workout that also engages all the muscles. So for me, it was a pretty easy learning curve, but for some people it takes a little longer. You may have some unusual aches and pains, but you know, give it a try, see if it works for you. Well, anyway, take care. Thanks for watching.